Hello and welcome to our top 5. This week I'm your host and my name is Tommy. Do you remember your childhood games? Games you loved to play 10 years ago, 15 years ago, maybe even longer. Do you know how it is to pop them in again? Then you probably know how bad you are in those nowadays and how fucking awesome you used to be. Me too, and that is our top 5 for this week. 5 games I used to be like a pro. 5 games I used to be like a pro and suck like hell today. Earthworm Jim is a game from 1994 and our 5th place today. It's a classic jump and run platformer where you played an ordinary worm which could, thanks to a super suit that fell out of heaven, now act like a human. What was so special about the game and where were its difficulties? There were a lot of precise jumps to master and a lot of crazy but funny shit going on. Humor that is still working to this date, and that's a really rare thing with games that are as old as this one. Totally outrageous boss battles were a common thing, as well as space races on rockets and fighting against crazy bad cats and so on. Sounds insane, the 90s were an insane time and the game aged very well. A playthrough can't be that hard then, can it? But nope, I'm failing on every possible level. The platforming is a major problem because of the woolly controls. Another issue is the shooting. You can only aim into 8 directions. Up, down, left, right and diagonal. There's nothing in between. You have to use a few tricks to shoot the rest of the spectrum. It just does my head in. Oh yeah, and you only got limited lives and continues. All that combined lets me fail miserably. On our 4th position is Turok, a game for the N64, or at least I played it on the N64, so I'm talking about this version. It was nearly a starting game for the console. Why nearly? It was released 3 days later than the N64. You're playing an American native who's securing the border between Earth and the Lost Land. From dinos to aliens, there is fucking everything. This game also had a live and continuous system. The most important feature about Turok were the absolute stunning graphics back in the day. It had some distance fog also in the game, so you couldn't see that far, and it was really good for the atmosphere. They changed it for the PC version and it was... just don't let us talk about that. The whole thing had a big range of enemy types, guns and power-ups, as well as platforming and tough boss fights. Just a good combination. I was able to play through it with 14 or 15 years, so it shouldn't be that much of a problem today. But nope, the N64 is pure horror compared to the last generation controllers. The C-steering is just evil, you can't aim with it. It goes in steps, there's nothing in between. After all, it's no stick but a fucking button. Looks a bit like what, and there's nothing in between, so you can't really aim with it. I can't even hit anything within a meter or something. We are so used to more sensitivity. Don't let me start about the platforming. Pure insanity. Maybe we are too jaded already, but hey, at least I get through the tutorial level. But then, it's all about the dying. Our bronze medal goes to Donkey Kong Country for the Super Nintendo. It's a really cool jump and run platformer, and it was one of the first games I played together with my sis, in teamwork. The levels are colorful and diverse. The game has everything from underwater to railroad levels, from jungle to pyramids, from fighting against crocodiles to fighting against bees and sharks. Donkey Kong is easy to learn but hard to master, but it never gets unfair. So if my 8-year-old self could master this one, a rerun can't be this hard. But nope, even though the game aged really well, it seems to have gotten harder with time. I tried to replay it for our retro corner, but let's put it that way. I won't speedrun it with the skill I showed. I got no timing at all, my reaction time is just horrible and the platforming sections are not as easy as in my memories. After all, I have to train more, I guess. Our runner-up is Descent in the PC version. And I don't care whether it's pronounced right or wrong, that's the way my father taught me, so it's the right one. It is basically a combat pilot simulator. It is a bit hard to put it into a box. You had to play from ego perspective and it was full of nerve-wracking fights, flying overheads, guns and power-ups. I never felt so much freedom in a spacecraft again than there. It had open levels and everything. It was revolutionary for its time and just genius. I was able to play it through once. But once a long time ago I had good orientation, because after you defeated the end boss of a map, a self-destruction count will start and you had only a few seconds or maximum a minute to find the exit. Sounds exciting and thrilling? Yes, but nope. These days I'm getting lost in the maps and I'm miserable in air combat. I can't hit enemies or I'm just too slow to dodge their attacks. Another problem I got is that my brain says, no, this is wrong, the overhead flying is just not right, I won't accept shit like that. Yeah, that is exactly the way how my brain talks to me. And to top it all off, I can't find the exits. And after maximum 30 minutes, I'm getting sick, sadly. But maybe the Kickstarter founded Overload will be the next one for me. That's from the original creators of Descent. And our lucky, or in this case unlucky winner is Rayman. It's just brilliant in every possible way. Back from a day when Ubisoft was known for good games, it is a jump and run platform with incredible cute graphics and a stunning soundtrack. The game aged like fine wine and is still a blast. The story was about a dark magician, perfectly named Mr. Dark, who brought the darkness over the world of Rayman. Our quest is to rescue the hostages and bring back the love and the light. The special thing except graphics and sound were the boss fights and the character animations, as well as the humor and the heartwarming character of our hero. So a playthrough should be fun once again. But nope, I just can't get past this bloody Bandland level. I don't know why, but I just can't get it done. My mom mastered the game with 100% on everything. I just managed to finish it. I'm a really ambitious person, so I wanted to give it a go now, because my gaming skills should have been improved. But Mom, you have won. You earned my sincere respect for your gaming skills. The game seems to be too hard for me. I can't do the boss fights in the late game, nor the levels with the limited lighting, nor those damn music levels. And still, I really love this masterpiece, because it is made with so much love and passion. So, what did we learn? Even though I'm too dumb or too bad to play them nowadays, I still love those games. I can't hate them. I got positive memories linked to them, so they got a special place in my heart. I will conquer them someday. I promise you that. Someday I'll finish those games. But I won't wait another 10 to 50 years to give it another go, I guess. That was not the smartest thing to do. And we also learned that I probably have the coolest mom you can have. At least for me, she's the coolest mom on the planet. She brought me into gaming, so it's her fault that I'm on YouTube now, doing what I love, making videos for you guys. And on a serious note, hey mom, thank you so much that you were so open-minded towards the new technologies and taught us how to play and to be the nicest persons that we can be. So thank you so much, mama. I love you very much. And yeah. And on this note, there's only one thing left to say. If you have a game you were good at and you are shit now, let me know which game it is. I'm really interested into stuff like that. And if you enjoyed what you just witnessed, like and subscribe. And that's all for this week's top 5. My name is Tommy from Dom's Anchor channel, so thank you very much again. I see you soon.